Hey guys, Coach Sean here, and in this video we're going to talk about different exercises that you could do at home that get you through plantar fasciitis. Okay, before we get straight into this video guys, I just need to go through a couple of quick different things. I just really need to stress this out. If you're in a bad way, like if you are in constant pain and you can't run at all, stop checking out YouTube videos to get through this injury. Go see a physio, because you'll notice with all these exercises we're doing different things that could be the cause of your pain. Because like I can't see your injury right now, and as well as that, I'm not a physio, and a physio can actually see you move, see where just because the source of the pain is there doesn't mean that the pain is going to be just fixing that muscle and all. There could be a lot of different things at play here that's going to cause that. So you'll see in this video we address different areas that could potentially be causing that, and you use this video for a little bit of prevention, a little bit of, oh, I've got a niggle here so I want to do these exercises just in case. But if you're in pain, stop watching the video, get checked out. You're going to save yourself a lot of time there. So get onto a physio. They can help you out there and give you on the path a lot quicker towards recovery. So use these videos for possible prevention, like as much as we can, of running injuries, or if you're feeling a little bit of niggle here or there, or if you've previously had this injury, you're worried about it coming back. Well, then there's going to be a lot of great exercise you can do in this video that's going to help you out. So what we talking about here are plantar fasciitis. So basically when we're running, when our foot hits the floor, that kind of pain there, if we're constantly getting pain with each and every step as we run, and just too much pain, and not too much pain, but maybe niggling a bit of injury like I talked about at the start of the video, just too much pain, you'll get checked out by a physio. But if it's a little bit of pain and it's just bothering you as you run, then this video and these exercises will be great for you. So the plantar fasciitis, basically we're talking about connective tissue here. It's kind of shaped like a triangle around our feet and back towards the heel, and basically every time we hit the ground, if we feel this pain, a number of different things could be at play here. We could be talking about flat arches, maybe your heel striking here, and maybe there's a lack of hip mobility or stability, or maybe that lack of hip mobility and stability is causing you to heel strike as you run. And maybe there's a limited range of motion in your ankle as well. It's causing all that, it's causing the heel strike, and that's causing that pain. So with that said, we want to look at a number of different areas here that could help you get through this. So in this video we're going to be looking at ankle mobility, our calves, the feet themselves, and as well as that we're going to be looking at some glute work as well. Okay guys, we're going to challenge the ankle mobility here in this one. So what we have here is I have a band wrapped against the kettlebell. Now, to be totally honest with you guys, I probably should have a heavier kettlebell or wrapped up against the table leg, just pull against that. But just for camera angles and stuff, I have to go with a kettlebell, see what we're doing here. So we have a yoga block here as well, which I might get to use in a second. This could also just be a weighted plate. So what we're going to do here, one foot in, we want to get as much tension in this band as we can going forward. Like I said, that kettlebell will probably have to drag it across the floor, so I won't be giving as much tension as I should. And then from there, bringing our knee forward as much as we can. I want to keep that foot flat on the ground. If there was more tension in this band, I would probably feel a lot more on my heels going forward. We'll move the knee a little bit side to side, engaging the glute, over and back, just testing how far forward we can bring that knee while keeping the foot flat on the ground. Now, we can also increase the range of this stretch, challenge that dorsiflexion a bit more. We're putting our foot up on that weighted plate, yoga block, wherever we have, and just pushing that knee forward. I'm feeling a little bit more there. Like I said, there's not max tension here on that band. That I would probably need to get a lot more out of this. So working on the knee, just pushing forward over and back a little bit there as well. So working on calves, I like to do a lot of eccentric work, and with that said, try this calf eccentric exercise. Okay guys, our calf raises here, looking to strengthen up the calves through a full range of motion. So I like using eccentrics on this. So let's say normally get people do calf raises, they're up and down, they're like, I don't really feel anything, and they're blasting as many reps as they can. The guy can get 50, 75 reps in, whatever here we can do. It's like, yeah, but let's slow it down and see what's really going on. So imagining if this is a step here, so some sort of step. I want to do single leg just because it's easier with the equipment I have here to do that. Up all the way, slowly lower our heel right by, going for 3 to 4 seconds down, get a full stretch, feel that stretch in the calf, and then from there slowly raise up for 2 seconds. I'm barely holding on here just for a little balance, and then slowing right down. Now I'm only on my second rep here, and I can feel that a lot more than I did that demo 8-10 reps whatever I did there a minute ago. So just slowly up, 3 to 4 seconds down, 1 to 2 seconds up. feeling that you lengthening out the calf while getting that strength in the calf through a full range of motion. And just one last thing on that, if you are going for calf stretches here, over and back, obviously we're stretching the full calf, the gastrocnemius here, I really should be saying here in that one, but not get too technical. But there's a smaller part of our calf here, calf muscles, two calf muscles, one we're not really stretching here called the soleus. If we push the knee forward and stretch from there, then we're stretching the soleus muscle a lot more. So if you did the classic wall stretch, the back leg up, if you're stretching there, you're stretching the full calf, the gastrocnemius. I keep saying full calf, it's not technically true. But you're stretching the full there. And it's for some people who are like, oh, I don't really feel the problem here if you got calf strain or anything like that. The stretch the soleus is smaller. It is smaller, but it's just different attachment points. So the soleus is somewhere up around here, gastrocnemius up past the knee joint. So if we push forward from here, bring the foot out a little bit more, push forward. Like if you just do those two stretches, you'll feel the difference in where you're feeling the stretch in your calf. And hopefully that helps you out. Also, to get that kind of connective tissue moving down our feet, we can also go against the wall for a different calf stretch. So try this one out. What we're going to do here, keeping the legs straight, that is my heel, not my knee or elbow towards the ground, and changing over the opposite side. So this is not a strengthening exercise by any means. All we're doing is just stretching out, just getting a bit of movement here, see how we get on. If we need to bring the legs back a little bit further, the exact same thing, just going over and back here. Trying to get the heel touch the ground while keeping the legs straight. So working on the balls of the feet themselves, just getting the ball down the ground. The great thing of this is you can do this while watching Netflix. So we're just on the balls of the feet, just slowly going over and back, putting a little bit more pressure on that ball each time. Some balls, different spikes, different things like that, they might help out a little bit more. So all we're doing here is pretty much just massaging out that area of the foot. Same on the opposite side, maybe spend a minute, 2 minutes on each side, going over and back, put a lot more pressure on than I was just there a second ago. And if you want to work on, I want to say the muscles in that area, I suppose, and if you have a towel, just scrunching up your toes around the towel, obviously barefooted, and try and pull up the towel there. So if you combine massaging the foot with that exercise there, that could also work out great for you. And like a lot of running injuries, this could be all down to our running mechanics, the way we run. And a lot of problems we have with that is through the hips, like I said at the start of this video. It could be a lack of mobility there. And with that, what we're going to do is, I would recommend first and foremost investing in a mini band. So with that mini band, it's really easy to work on particularly the glute med. That's going to help that stabilization there. So using our mini band, guys, and this one's probably a little bit too light, but for video demonstration purposes, we could be okay. So with that, working on our glute med, the easier variation is to have the band up over the knee. You want to make this harder, have the band up around the ankles or around the feet. But when we're doing this exercise, just make sure that when we're sidestepping across, we're going to do lateral crab walks here, lateral walks, whatever you want to call it. Just make sure we're pushing our entire leg across, we're feeling the glute. We're not just sidestepping out with our foot, because there's no engagement in the glutes here. There's very little engagement in the glutes overall. We're not getting a lot out of this way. So quarter squat down, push off this entire leg over and back. You'll feel it in the glutes going over and back. Guys, if you don't have a mini band, we can do sideline leg raises instead. So imagine this mini band's not on. We're down on the ground. Toes down, heels up, pushing the heels right up and down. We should be feeling a lot more of the glute. If we're feeling the front of our leg, it probably means we're going in this position up and down. So get the heel pointing up towards the ceiling, foot 12 inches off the ground, straight up and down from there. Obviously, we have to go a little bit further if I get the mini band on. So there you have it, guys. There's the exercise you guys could be trying there to help with your situation. You'll notice there's a lot of different areas we're trying to hit, even though we're working on one small area. There's a lot of different areas we've hit, there's a lot of different crossover we hit. But that's just what we have to do to work on solving the problem, not just trying to address one small little area. So we need to work on our running form, our running mechanics. We also need to work on our mobility in our hips and mobility in our ankles as well. Our knee stabilization, doing different single leg exercises. Because remember, when we're running, it is a single leg exercise. I'm not saying there's nothing wrong with doing squats or deadlifts or anything like that, but If you're just doing them and not doing different lunges, split squats, single leg RDLs and all the rest, you're missing out on a lot of the potential benefits of strength training that could transfer over to running as well. Because if you think about it, when you're running, you're constantly on one leg, you're bounding off one leg. So why would we just do everything just with 2 feet on the floor at the same time? When we run, the 2 feet are never on the floor at the same time. So we need to have flexibility, of course, but as well as that flexibility, that range of motion, we need to have strength throughout that range of motion as well. It's no point in being flexible, being bendy, and being able to do all that kind of thing if you haven't got the strength behind it as well, because it won't transfer out to your running. So with these exercises, what you could do is you could do them during your warm-up, maybe sprinkle these exercises into your warm, maybe do it before your warm-up, or you could do it at the end of a session, or you could do it in between the session as well. So maybe you're doing split squats and you throw in one of the exercises after, a corrective exercise we call it, throw it in there. Guys, if you're unsure of exactly what to do here and exactly what a running strength program looks like and what your goals are with running, there's a link in the description there for getting that running plan. So with any given training day, one of the coaches will get back to you once you hit that link in the description, fill out a 2-minute form. One of the coaches will get back to you, look at what you want to get out of your running, and maybe look at your previous running history and see if there's any injuries, as well as giving you a strength training plan, combining that all together, guys, and then that will help you move forward from there. Otherwise, hopefully you guys found enough from this video to keep going on with your running journey, and that is, and you got something out of this video, great, fantastic. I would just appreciate if you hit the thumbs up on it, and maybe just share with a few people as well, maybe hit a like on that as well, just help get the video out there too, if you got something from it. Now that wasn't a hard video to get through now, was it? I hope you guys got some value out of the video. If you did, please leave a thumbs up and subscribe to the Coach John channel, which is somewhere here. Hit that button, subscribe to the Coach John channel, leave a thumbs up. There should be a couple of other videos around here for you guys to check out. And that's all from me, from Coach John. Take care.